Hollywood horror films are widely known for their twisted storytelling and psychological terror. Today's story is Scream 7, where every scene is not just about blood, but also mind games and a deep hidden conspiracy. Late at night, Xiao Shuai takes his girlfriend, Xiao Mei, to a horror experience center called Mork's Home, a place designed with an extremely realistic haunted setup. Excited, Xiao Shuai puts on a Ghostface mask and starts enjoying the horror experience. But he has no idea that this is not fake at all. Suddenly, the real Ghostface killer emerges from the darkness. Xiao Shuai's throat is slit in a single strike. Blood spreads everywhere. He doesn't even get the chance to scream. Xiao Mei tries to escape upstairs, but the entire house has already turned into a deadly trap. This horrifying moment marks only the beginning. The story then shifts to legendary survivor Sidney Prescott, who now lives a quiet life with her husband, Mark, and her 17-year-old daughter Tatem, but her past never leaves her. To protect her daughter, Sidney keeps every window locked, turns the house into a security fortress, controls every aspect of their lives. However, Tatem feels like she is trapped inside a cage. One day, Sidney receives a video call from an unknown number, and what she sees freezes her blood. And it is the original Ghostface killer, Stu. Her darkest past has returned. During a theater rehearsal, the lights suddenly go out. In complete darkness, Ghostface uses the stage rigging system to brutally kill an actress on stage. Lights cut off, screams echo everywhere. A live, brutal murder unfolds. Sidney realizes this is not random killing. It is a carefully planned game of terror. Ghostface reaches Sidney's house. Mark tries to fight the killer to protect his family, but he is brutally killed. Sidney and Tatem hide in a basement safe room, but the killer follows them and starts breaking through the door. Suddenly, a black SUV crashes into Ghostface. It is Gale, Sidney's old ally. When the mask is removed, a shocking truth is revealed. And this Ghostface was not the real mastermind, just a mental hospital escapee. But the real killer is still out there. Sidney and Gale make a bold decision, and they launch a nationwide live broadcast and openly challenge the killer. This provocation enrages the real mastermind. He promises another attack and reveals his intentions. Tatem and her friends are inside a tavern. Suddenly, power goes out. Darkness spreads. Ghostface enters. Then begins a brutal massacre. Friends are killed one by one. Some are nailed to walls. The entire place is filled with screams. No one survives. The killer kidnaps Tatem and calls Sidney. "More, if you want your daughter alive, come to Mitchell Mansion." This is the very place where everything began. Sidney enters the mansion alone. Old killer recordings play on the walls. Horror memories surround her. Psychological traps begin. In the backyard, the final truth is revealed. The real mastermind behind Ghostface is Samantha. Samantha originally appeared as a simple single mother, but in reality, she lived a life of abuse and trauma. Sidney's autobiography distorted her mind. She began to see Sidney as a real-life horror symbol. She used AI face-changing technology to create fake killings, manipulate identities, and design the entire massacre, all to force Sidney into a final confrontation. A brutal fight breaks out between Sidney and Samantha. Choking, stabbing, glass-shattering chaos. Warehouse-style combat. But Tatem arrives just in time. She fires a gun and kills Samantha. As morning light arrives, everything finally ends. Sidney looks at her daughter and realizes fear cannot be defeated by overprotection, and it must be faced directly. Mother and daughter finally stand strong together,